You were watching my favorite YouTube channel, Chillmonger. While Jonathan Majors was promoting his new film magazine Dreams, he said,
please tell somebody that will tell somebody that will tell somebody. You know, this isn't the Marvel universe. You know, we can't guarantee 100 million in the box office. That's quite the opposite for us here, right? But what I can guarantee.
He said that magazine Dreams is not the Marvel universe and we can't guarantee 100 million in the box office. Why, oh why did he drop Marvel? This was, look at it. Look at the YouTube channel that I'm on. It says Briarcliff right there. Entertainment, Briarcliff, 20,000 subscribers. This is promotional material, and they posted it. Why? What were they going for, and why did they do that? Why did Jonathan Majors mention Marvel by name? Usually in an ex or a past relationship, you don't say them. He does here. This is about magazine Dreams, bro. This is about Disney, who used to have this movie. They dropped the rights to it, and now here you go are going, you know, we're not going to gross 100 million. I actually wish he would have said what he expected to gross. Tell me, if you make $10 million, do you go, damn it, well, at least we made more than Anthony Mackie did with Elevation, which is true. That thing did abysmally. It didn't even make 4 million. Or do you go, you listen, this is getting a lot of awards and critical acclaim. We expect $20 million. We expect the bodybuilder community to show up. Probably not. 30 million? What is success for this film? It's independent. Probably doesn't even have a Canadian release. I just checked a week ago. I'm going to check again this week just to see if they did it or not. Probably not. What does Magazine Dreams need? To be considered successful, what does Jonathan Majors need? For him to not be a canceled, outlawed actor. For there not to be proof where you can point at a box office and say, this guy, he doesn't bring any butts in the seats. And if that bothers you, go see his movie and ensure that that excuse can't be used when a studio is looking not to hire him, not to give him an audition. He went through a whole bunch of BS. Well documented. One day, a ex gave suicidal text messages to him after he broke up with her. He went back to his place of residence. She was locked in there. Somebody opened it up. He saw her laying down there, lifeless. Now, discovery would reveal she was still text messaging like an hour before or 10 minutes before he showed up. Anyways, she was lifeless. She needed help. He dialed 911. Didn't want anything to do with this woman. He broke up with her. She said she's going to take herself. And then she said, you know what? The DA is right. The DA is right. You put hands on me. They found some street corner video and they made a lie out of it. The street corner video from a night before. A night before, at the car. He's putting her back. She gets in his face. He puts her back. Gets in her face, puts her back. All right, fine. Let's go across the street. She's reaching out for his phone again. He's like, what am I going to do? I'm going to run. I'm going to escape. That's what we're told to do. You don't engage. You leave. Meanwhile, he's got a scratch on his face, which the jury was not allowed to see every single time his defense attorney tried to show he was bleeding. What about the driver? There's a witness, isn't there? The driver says she was doing everything. He was doing nothing. The only witness said it was all her. He called the cops. The cops arrested him. There's footage of the cops going, hey, did he strangle you? Strangle you? Yeah. And that's why there were headlines of strangulation. There were so many more charges that were dropped than were taken to court. You know what she did after that incident at the car? Well, the multiple incidents at cars, because she kept chasing him and finally caught up to him. She went to the club. She ran up his credit card. She's afraid for her life. But she ran up his credit card. She bought drinks to all these strangers that she met on the streets at their friend's birthday party. Then we see her on camera dancing all over the place, bumping into a wall, crashing her head onto the DJ's table. This woman who's accusing him of all this stuff just to get like a little bit of money on her way out. Am I forgetting anything? She did so much nonsense, okay? I told you about the cops and the strangulation, right? I told you about her finger, which you see her when she returns to Jonathan's home. Use her injured finger on the elevator. A few hours later, you can see the photos. It's a bruised finger, which an expert testified that's consistent with a self-harm, with you falling and, stumbling, stubbing your finger on your own. It wasn't purple on all those video camera. But when Jonathan spends a whole night at a hotel room to be separate from her, turns off his phone, took a little photo of his face and everything at the hotel. I'm gonna do the responsible thing. Let me come home. Damn, she's locked inside the bathroom. The bathroom closet. There was a closet in the bathroom. All right, fine. I guess I gotta call 911. What am I gonna do? Not call 911? She's lifeless, right? I have to. I'm kind of forced. I don't want to, but I have to. Go through all that BS, public embarrassment. And after all that, the jury decided of the 4 charges that were left, he was not guilty of aggravated harassment or intentional assault. He was guilty of a violation of harassment and a misdemeanor of reckless assault. That's the story. That's how everything went down. Mind you, she testified at the first day. Yeah, he got a text message from another girl. I reached up and I grabbed his phone. And then I hit him. She admitted to that. And there's like a penal law in New York which protects anyone trying to retrieve their property for anything excessive. Like, you're actually allowed to retrieve your property. You can't have harassed her, or what was the other one? Recklessly assaulted her in that. And the jury decided he did. I guess the jury decided in that video, they said he was harassing or he was recklessly assaulting her. I just don't know how you could turn off. He's in the middle of an attack. He's in a car. He's locked in there. Finally, the car's, you know what I mean? The car stops. He's out. He's free. Now, like, he still can't protect himself anymore. Did his time limit expire to be exempt from being attacked? He was protecting himself the whole time. You can tell because after he's done not, getting her in the car and she comes out, she's still attacking after going after him. So the jury applied that law with like time limits of, oh, fine, he can do it in there in the car. He can't do it here at the door, but then he did it. He was, you know what I mean? Like, when they were on the sidewalk, that's when his rights kicked back in. That's BS. I'm chill. I'm out. I hope you support Magazine Dreams. If it's playing, do it for him. He went through some stuff. He is a great actor. 35 years old is the prime, athletic prime of your life. He has all the wrinkles you need to make all those faces and emotes. And he doesn't need Marvel. Make it so that he gets a phone call from Feige and he goes, you know what, Kevin? I don't need this movie, bro. You can have that. I want Jonathan Majors to be successful. I hope you can be a part of that. Mentioning Marvel in his promotion. Now, it's Briar. Maybe he was just talking to an audience right there, right? But it was Briarcliff who decided we're going to use that footage. That's the suspicious part. Chill out.